Okay, hello. We lost the connection briefly. Um,
Do some work.
is everything okay? Did I don't know if
It, it just says it was just the server lost connection for a second.
okay, odd. Anyway, so Christy was gonna hide her knife, and I asked her where she's gonna hide it. She's hiding it in the room, I suppose. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay. Um. So let's turn over to Rain. As the free time is over,
I'm in my hole.
you are the bots are coming in. They grab you and they bring you up to the main room. Don't cause any more trouble now, or we will put you in the crazy ward.
Crazy what? Oh, I used to work there. It's a nice guy. Dave, we've met him.
They kind of float away, and all right. Free time is now over, and it is dinner time.
What? I'm
Everybody.
stealing some cupcakes.
There's no cupcakes for dinner. It's mostly some meat.
No cupcakes for dinner? What the fuck?
This
My
is
character is now
anarchy.
outraged and furious and would like to speak to the warden.
You get electrocuted and told to be in your place.
Another 4 year.
Yeah, another 4
God damn
years.
it! My character is too privileged for this. He wants out.
Yo, shut up, you little cupcake. I could eat you. So tiny.
That's not the point. Just because my character's tiny, you should not eat the Dalton or the Calidus.
Anyway, are you all gonna sit at the same table, or are you gonna spread out?
Oh, I am most definitely going to sit with these people. After today, my character is tired of being pushed around because of how small he is.
Alright.
So he will most definitely search for the table with the most of them at it.
Alright. I'm just.
I was actually planning, because you seem to always have your own table, sitting at yours.
Well, that'd be fine too if you sat down at mine. And my character have much of a problem with it at this point.
Other than being called Pinky when I walk up.
Yeah, other than that, my character won't have too much of a problem with it. Might see him boil a little bit at that, but...
Elvis is coming up to you with your dinner, and he also says, like, Master, I managed to get a card. And he brings up an average card to you.
I smile just a hair, not too much, but just a little bit, and I show a mild amount of improvement, and I say thank you.
He seems rather useful.
I look to him and I go,
Yes, I'm very useful, sir. I hope that Master will take me away from here when he's done.
I look to them and I go, I look to Elvis and I go, don't worry, you're taken care of at this point. You're one of the few who have stood by me in this time of turmoil for me. So I pretty much hush him and get him to be quiet just a little bit so I can talk to them. And I go, most useful. I couldn't imagine someone like me surviving on the inside without somebody like this.
You took.
I nod.
Elvis sits down on the floor and eats his own dinner.
I look to him and I go, as you see, I'm kind of attached. If we do leave, I will need more than one pass. At the very least two. So, I mean, I understand your position. But after what I've been put through today, I have no desire to stay here any further. Deal with any of this. So, I can't make too many promises. I can tell you that I do belong to a moderately wealthy family. If you can get me out of here, get me back to them, I'm almost sure that I can get you some form of reward. I just can't be in this place any further. The way I am treated because of my size is, at the very least, tolerable.
Well, a lot of people can't help themselves around an adorable little pipsqueak like yourself. But I understand your point.
He snarls for a second and he just goes, "That is not the point." And he goes, "At the very least, I can promise you a little. I can promise you at the very least, friendship that is beneficial for the both of us. If you can get me out of here. At the very most, I can get you a cash reward if you can bring me back to my..."
You're cutting out a little bit.
Did you hear me there? I said, at the very least, I can promise you a minor reward. At the very most, I can provide you with a honorable family in which to do business.
And
Is that
reward? You said something about that.
Yeah, I said at the very least I can. I mean, at the most I can. At the least I can offer. God damn it! I've gone through this 3 times now, and I can't remember what I said.
It's okay. We know what you said. Cameron, you were. What you say? I'm gonna say anything?
Yes. I nod. Sounds lucrative. I'm looking around for the others at this point to see where they are.
And they're all there at the table, I suppose. Rain, Cassie.
My character seems to make a displeased face as these other people are waved to his table, but he just suffers through it and he continues to eat.
And I'm going to ask around the table if anyone has seen or heard anything interesting.
I mentioned that the bots are communicating with someone further in the building.
I stay silent and more or less just wait to hear what others have to say.
Alright. Rain, do you say anything?
I'm just like, I'm
Cassie?
kind of thrown a blank right now.
Cassie, did you say anything, or were you...
Yeah, I told them that I've been intercepting radio chatter that
BRB.
can't tell what's being said, but it's all going to one place and coming out of there.
Oh. Any idea where it might be heading?
I can't get a pinpoint on where it is.
That very well could be where the hive mind is, though.
I suspect so.
Well, I've noticed that the place is mainly staffed with these guards. I suppose you already knew that. But there seem to be more than enough organics around to act as a fail-safe if something goes wrong with the main wardens. One of our things is we need to figure out more, but these, he grabs at the collar around his neck.
Oh, those? They're quite enjoyable, really. Especially when you put a bit of silk around the inside.
Well, the electric shocks aren't exactly conducive to what we're going for here.
Also, they will explode if you leave.
That too. I'd assume
Just got
that's
OCC
something
hit.
that people
Did you
just know.
not detect the bit
Yeah,
of
like-
the silk
like there's people who have tried to break out of the farm area or
Bradley, can I
some
see your lighter for a brief moment again? Yours is hard to confuse with anybody else's.
yeah. As I was saying, like,
Sorry, guys.
You have heard and you have seen people who have tried to leave. Like there's people who have like been cutting out like holes in the dome and kind of getting out into space, and immediately as they kind of get out there and just float around, they kind of like goes boom, and then the bots come and just repair. You have also like heard about people who like you might have heard stories about like, oh, you have heard about the Crimson Gang. Yeah, they were like an notorious gang, but just they owned the place back in the day, and they figured out some way to escape, but they forgot the colors and it just ended up with them exploding one after one. It's more like a rumor story, like a
Yeah.
like what the prisoners tell each other, like, and every time they tell it is just a little bit different. Like once upon a time, like it was like the Crimson Gang was all girls. At one point they were just all aliens. At one point they were actually blood anubas. Like it's always different. So you can take you can take it with a grain of salt.
That being said, I would ask Jack if he could figure out any way to nullify the collars.
If we can, I could get a hold of one of the bots properly, I might be able to find out a way of deactivating the collars through them. So I would suspect they would have the ability to activate and deactivate collars built into them.
Is there some way we can isolate one of the guards?
That's where the problem comes in.
I chime in and I go, I might be able to distract the guards for a little bit if I can successfully fool them. Am I there with them, or am I?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're all at the same table. Right. At the very least, you can cut off a single guard's communications with the rest of them. No.
I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to cut off one single guard's communication with the rest. OCC, Joe, would that be a problem?
Yes, because they're all of the same mind.
But if I target one, would I be able to at least stop or at least static the transmission for him, so he doesn't? So at least one of them cannot hear the
transmit out.
Can't
transmit out.
He would probably be able to do that, but when you approach it, he would immediately know that it was you that did it.
What if I stand around the corner and I don't ever let him see my face? Because that would go with my character. My character is going to find any way around combat that he can.
That could be possible. Yes, if you somehow manage to do it without the bot actually seeing your face, or maybe you could do it with one of the lizards.
I thought these.
What if I used one of those other people to communicate my thoughts? Like I transmitted. What if I was sitting next to a guard and I transmitted through him?
Well, then you need to successfully go get his frequency and mimic that perfectly.
Okay, would that be possible?
Yeah, it's possible. It's hard, but it is possible.
Alright, then just...
Kazi has something he wants to say as well, but unfortunately he got butted in.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. My apologies.
Stop it or I will come around and hit you with the book.
These robots, you describe them as being a hive mind. They wouldn't be able to function if they got cut off from the main source.
That's actually a good point. If you just cut one off from the main source, if they're a hive mind, then it no longer has a mind at all. So you should be able to shut these droids down one at a time properly if you do it right.
But of course, the hive mind would immediately notice that one of its.
Not if it's a low down one.
What if I distracted one and you completely took it off service?
If it's a low enough down droid in a hive mind, no one's going to notice.
The hive mind itself.
Well, the hive mind
It's
itself
like
would
putting a
notice the
finger
one's gone missing, but the hive mind itself also probably notice that one goes missing every minute. If that makes sense. You get what I mean? Like, they would probably notice every minute that a lower level goes missing, but
It's
if we
damaged in
avoided
an accident.
if we avoided damaging higher levels and only mess with the lower levels, we should be able to go without question.
And the circuitry,
Sorry.
the circuitry and everything would still maintain functionality, but another operating system or mind would have to occupy the electronic space in that particular robot in order to perform those functions, thus where our synthetic friend comes in.
Well, I imagine that I can at the very least, make a transmission staticky so they can't receive it. I mean, that's at the very least of my ability, I should hope. My character says, and he goes...
Exactly. And if he's not technically offline, but can't communicate the situation
not
properly...
responding. Computers have that problem. I look and I slightly glance at the engineer at that point with his roboticness and go, yeah, they slightly malfunction sometimes.
Just a blank screen looks down at him.
I go, see, it doesn't even get it.
Let me just check the thing.
And then I continue on. But we might be able to, one of us distract it while the other one cuts it off, if that's at all possible.
Brain, what are you rolling for?
I'm just... Brain has just disappeared.
Disappeared?
Wonder if anyone notices.
Like, do they need to roll an observation roll?
If they want to notice I'm gone.
Okay.
It's a little secret.
Okay, I suppose you... somebody would roll a... Would anybody notice this?
I can roll an observation and see.
If you want to notice.
Okay.
We'll give them a difficulty because they are all chatting and all distracted. Oh, fuck!
I don't think it will help you. Okay. So, Rain, can you describe what you're doing?
Okay. Well, show sees.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not too bad. That's good.
Off, like doing the Mission Impossible up to the ceiling and scuttling off. And I am shadowing a little, very small, like mouse robot that cleans the floor, like a Roomba.
All right.
I'm watching, but not saying anything.
And I'm going to drop my webbing net on it and pick it up.
Okay. It goes.
Yep, I picked it up. I only need one success to pick it up.
That was close,
Oh,
though.
wow, that is weird. I'm so used to us having such high dice that these low rolls are insane to me.
Right?
The little mouse cleaner robot kind of goes like.
And I just bring it back to the table and lower it down to the table. Go, here you go.
Put it on top of the table so it cleans our table.
Yep.
I'm a very needy bitch in this game. You must clean my table.
Alright, the mouse robot kind of starts cleaning the table.
And I just look at him and go, well, you wanted a robot? Here you
go. Jack, will this even work?
I'll look at it. It's
connected to the hive mind.
It's connected to the hive mind. I won't be able to use it to deactivate the collars.
I listen to its thoughts. Can I listen to the things?
Yeah,
So what's being transmitted?
Yeah, you can listen to it. I'm not gonna roll for you. This is a very binary robot. It runs on a very basic AI system.
So it's all ones and zeros. I would hear the fact that it's ones and zeros, but I wouldn't know that it's anything else.
Yeah, it's nothing else actually.
If you could translate, they're
It's a
probably
vac-
going
it's a
dirty
vacuum
table,
cleaner.
dirt. Must clean.
What
dirt.
if I picked up a language as binary? Would that be acceptable, Joe, at a later date in the game?
You can kind of understand that binary on its surface. Kind of like it's more something you can listen to and kind of understand on a different level. You don't need, if you want to pick it up as a language and kind of transmit that on your own, you can do that. You can do that.
Okay.
Give me a second, I'm just gonna close my door here.
I might be able to get a map out of this thing. Because it will be programmed with a map of the. But I won't be able to deactivate the collars. You won't let that happen.
I don't know. Too low. Hey, Rain's helping.
Yes.
Yes.
You talking all about you wanted a robot, low down one. There's Roombas.
Joe doesn't know that we were
Okay, do
going
you want
for...
me to roll anything to make out what the Roombas are saying?
No, as I said, it's a binary thing. It runs on a very simple AI that is basically, I'm a vacuum, I clean places.
Okay,
Oh, no,
well,
dirt
since I've
must
been...
destroy dirt.
Okay, well, then at that point I hear Kaz and I just... back away.
What?
You're coming out the
be right-
little.
Sorry, one sec. Be right back.
Okay. So Cassie, now this little Roomba is in your hand and kind of goes like. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I wish to interact with the AI of it.
All right. The AI is just very simple.
And see if I can see if it's got a map in its memory storage of the.
Ah, okay. Roll an academics.
Do you have any electronics or anything like that that could help?
Yes, I do.
He's a robot.
I'm an engineer.
And an engineer.
Just remember to claim them.
So, mind, academics, and electronics.
All right. I'm waiting for the roll to come up. There we
Oh,
go.
nice.
Yeah, you definitely get a map of the place and stored into your memory. It's a very simple map on a floor level, but you can kind of get a good gist of it. And you would notice that there is a lot of hidden pathways and doors and places here and there.
Can he tell how big they are?
Well, if it's a floor plan.
Should be if it's a floor plan.
If it's a floor plan, yeah, you can tell the different sizes of the different rooms. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
See if you can find a room with a lot of out of the way that none of the prisoners would see that might house a large computer system.
Yeah, geez. Because you said I was able to see that the information, transmissions are coming in and out. Would I be able to overlay, what I know of the transmissions with this map and find where
Alright.
the central hub is?
There's two rooms that would fit this description. There's one that is very low below the construction area, almost underneath it. You would know that every time you're done with any alloys and stuff like that, you kind of put it in a box and drop them down. So that is a sorry.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah. there's another room that is a little bit smaller, but it is it's out of the way. It's in the back end of the prison. Kinda, there is some corridors that leads there. From what you can look at, it looks like a very secure place. And there's a lot of little corners and stuff like that inside of it.
Okay. I'm going to make an educated guess and go the room below us, cafeteria, would be the spaceport, the export of materials, the guess, and the room in the back would be the hive mind.
Yeah, the room in the back is kind of like it's somewhere in between, like the library and the farm area, like maybe like 15 to 20 meters below the farmer area or something like that.
Another quick question: would this bot have any access codes? Or does it have its own little
It
pathways?
seems like it runs on its own. It has its own little places where it goes in and out.
Okay.
Little tiny events where Rumba's come in and out of.
Yeah.
We're making progress.
It is actually shaped like a mouse, so it's able to climb around and stuff like that too.
Spider Mouse does whatever a Spider Mouse does.
Absolutely. So yeah, that is your knowledge.
Okay, I relay what I put the mouse back down on the table and go, oh, that was useful.
Oh, was it?
Yes. I'll tell you more when you might not be overheard so easily.
Alright. I suppose progress is progress after all.
Indeed.
Alright. And where will you... Okay, so I guess you eat your dinner. Is anything else you're talking about or anything you want to do during dinner?
I'm
guess-
gonna nom on the pudding cups. Nom, 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 nom.
There is no pudding, it's just...
Those monsters!
Do we have a plan to get out of here yet, or did I just miss an entire part?
We're working on it.
Okay.
We got 15% of a plan.
15%. Okay, we just need the other, what?
Hey,
85.
It's better than 12% of a plan.
Hey, I am 100% with that.
Alright. The
Everybody's
dinner time
dying.
ends, and there is free time before bedtime.
Woot!
You have about 15 minutes of free time.
I'm gonna scurry about.
Should we attempt to, get these collars deactivated?
We're probably going to need some form of access codes to deactivate them.
Alright. Okay, you want to find another knife.
Another one.
What knives do you want?
All of them.
All of the knives.
Can I search a robotic thing's brain for information without them
Just
knowing?
done that.
Okay, then I missed something, I guess.
We got an entire floor plan of the prison from a Roomba.
Nice.
And we have been able to pinpoint two important rooms. The ship port and the hive mind's location.
Alright.
Well, then I would like to use my specialties to find the suits offices.
Okay, I will just reply to Godly. And
Do your thing.
yes. Roll the same thing, yes, do it.
Do it.
Do we?
Ooh, an 11.
Yeah, you manage to swipe another knife, and you kind of hear the guy behind you kind of go like, "Where is my knife going today? I can't threaten people without a knife. I know, I will take this away."
It's the same guy, twice a day.
It's the same guy twice a day. He picks up like a wooden spoon instead. I will spoon you if you're not doing your dishes.
Oh my!
Big little
Threatening.
spoon.
Spooned a lot of you.
Well, I'm going to craft some of my webbing in to pad the inside of the collar so it doesn't electrocute.
Yes, Godly, they are kitchen knife. What were you saying, Gary?
My webbing does not conduct electricity.
Does
I'm going to use it. Does not.
Is that in the description?
It doesn't conduct electricity anyway.
Silk never conducts electricity.
Okay.
It's silk.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Ah, but it isn't an inhibitor, is it? Well, I guess that's what it means. Duh. I've taken electricity classes too.
Electricity classes.
I
Oh,
have.
that's shocking.
So,
You're a bit of a bright spark.
Okay. So Rain. Okay, so Rain, you have had your collar insulated this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, sneaky.
That's why I've been faking them.
Okay.
Because I know when it goes off.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we can't. It's not gonna stop it from exploding, though.
It doesn't stop it exploding. No, it's not that strong. Unless... Oh, wait. It says it is as strong as steel. Joe?
Yes.
It's
Are
as
you
strong
going
as
to-
steel.
Create steel armor. Armor for everyone out of silk.
It's like Kevlar and steel. It's ridiculously strong. It also does damage if I attack someone with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
+2.
But I would
Smother.
imagine that you wouldn't be able to reach around to encase the whole thing in.
I
your
don't need my
weapon.
butt. I don't need to use my butt like that.
All right.
I can just grab it and, use my hands.
Okay.
Playing with your excrement.
I
I
play with my
suppose you
poop.
would be able to encase it, but still, in that case, you would have shrapnel of your silk around your neck or stuff like that.
I'm padding the inside at the moment.
Yeah.
I go off to somewhere private, pad it
Okay.
again, and pads whoever else. I grab the human. The human. What's his
Hello,
name? Show, bro, Bob.
Joe. Yeah.
The human. I grab the human and drag him along.
All
Not
right.
saying what I'm doing, just dragging you along.
All right. Cameron, how do you react to this?
Where are we going?
You'll see.
All right. I want Rain to roll
Oh God, brother.
Alright.
a stealth test.
Stealth test first.
Yes.
That's evasion. So that's. Do I get cover of anything?
Is there a crowd around?
Is there any cover that you would be able to?
I'm going
hide
to
around?
I'm going to somewhere private, out of the way, where no one can see what I'm doing.
Is there a bit of a crowd around on the way?
You would basically go to your cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, still stealth test.
Yeah, sure. Do a stealth test still.
With cover.
What partial cover?
So D8.
From people, right?
No, it's from the walls.
Ooh.
Because the droids will patrol.
Balls.
Okay. So the droids come by and they kind of look into you and they see you kind of standing there with shoe in your hands or something and kind of looks at you for a full minute.
I just look at him and flutter my eyes. Joe, you there?
Yes, I heard. Do you flutter your eyes at the robot?
I'm fluttering my 4 eyes at it.
Because
I have 4 of them.
At
Individually.
Cameron or at the robot?
Individually. Both.
Both.
2 eyes each.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're kind of trying to act like you're doing something different.
Yes.
Can you roll a deceit roll?
I could roll a deceit roll, but do you
Yes.
want a deceit roll?
Yes, I want a deceit.
Do you really? Oh, you bastard. That's mine.
Unless Cameron helps you in any way, or maybe you can aid her in like doing something. I don't know.
I would kiss it. I've got mandibles and I'm furry. I'm a fluffy spider.
Whatever she attempts, I have team player and performance acting.
I'm gonna need it. That's my deceit.
Am I able to throw my acting into this as well?
Sure.
Awesome, so I get to roll 2 d12s, since I guess I'm not leading.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes!
Okay, so tell me what you're doing, Cameron.
This is a good question. What did Rain attempt to do?
I'm holding your hands, both of them, with my 4 hands, it's complicated. I'm fluttering my eyes at you, standing there in front, seeing the robot, and twitching my mandibles a bit, thinking in my head, damn it.
Yes, and putting my acting skills to use, I am looking the same into your eyes.
All 4 of them.
Somehow, I'm able to split my vision. I have double vision in both eyes. Oh, that's not really a thing.
Go on.
But I'm just, I'm holding her hands and staring, affectionately into her eyes.
All right. How long will you? Is that all you're doing?
If it's after like a minute of this, I look at the robot and go, "Can I have some privacy, please?"
Cameron, what do you say?
I'm just, looking over at the robot.
You get them
Yes? Don't you have patrols or something?
You get an electric shock and then it flows away.
I just go, ah.
Oh,
It's gone now.
those things really pack a punch.
Really? Never felt it.
The robot comes back and looks into you and says, "You should be back in your rooms before bedtime."
Oh, don't worry. He's a man. He'll finish in 5 minutes.
Excuse me?
Gives you one more electric shock and then just keeps going.
And I think it again. Anyway, after it's gone and stuff, I close the door, going, fucking nosy bastards. Anyway, as I was going to do, hopefully this doesn't stink at all. And I'm going to do my webby. Yes!
Sting.
Yes!
So, can you describe to me how you're doing your webbing?
Basically, I pounce him, push him onto my bed, tilt his head to the side with one hand, using two of my hands to grab the webbing, and using one of the other hands to push it on the inside, nice and comfortable, and it won't be seen.
All right.
4 successes. I've done it.
How do you react to being pounced down on her bed and then just having all these little hands and stuff doing stuff around your neck?
Thank God Show does not have a phobia of spiders.
He's
And do you
screaming.
have an awkward boner?
I've got boobs,
Lols.
and my boobs are right in your face.
Right downside.
Perhaps.
They're hairy.
All right.
Hairy boobs.
It's a boner, but it is most definitely awkward.
It's definitely awkward.
Alright. I guess once you're done with that...
I let him up, spank his ass and go, bring in the next one.
Rubbing my... You could keep your hands a little more to yourself.
Where's the fun in that? I'm a doctor. People trust me. Used to. Did. Once. I can't remember.
Right. Yeah. I'll
Anyway,
get the rest of them in here.
If you see George and he's complaining of heart problems, it's not me. Also, stay away from the mashed potatoes for a while.
Right. I'm walking out and heading back to the wherever the others might be.
Alright. Okay. So, where is everybody else? Are you in your cells or are you doing something with your free time? 15 minutes of them.
My colleagues is just sitting in his cell, more or less, trying to avoid the world.
Alright. I suppose that the camera will walk by you.
Yeah.
So I guess you will knock on his cell and... Or what do you do?
Yep.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing.
Hey, Pinky. Seems our spindly-legged friend has found a solution, at least for the our electric problems. You know, tugs at the collar a bit.
Alright. Cadius, what do you do?
God damn it! I've been talking with my mic muted. I'm laying there in my cell with literally just a pillow over my face as he's talking to me, and he's like, he wants to see you. I just literally lift up one corner of the pillow, looking at him, and I just go, why?
Just go see her. She's lonely.
And I don't know why my character felt the desire to be on the top bunk, but he is. So he climbs down literally very inconveniencingly and makes his way to the Rain's room.
Alright. I suppose that Rain, you do the exact same thing as soon as he...
It's like, once he comes to the door and starts knocking, the door instantly opens, hands come out, grab, pulls in.
My character tries to resist to the best of his ability.
It's about 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wait, what? No? Ah!
What the?
That's it.
Grabbing the edge of the door, leaving claw marks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Do you need to roll the thing again?
No, you do it. Whatever.
A router, okay.
Okay.
So once you're done with raping Cadius with your webbings,
I just imagine she throws him out of his room, or throws him out of her room, and just is like, he doesn't even know what the fuck just happened to him.
I was about to say, this is all over in near like an instant. It's just so flashy. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Hair's messed up, doesn't know what the fuck just happened to him, just thrown out into the hallway.
Yep, just thrown out, doors closed behind, and anyone that's outside just sees you a bit ruffled up like you've just had sex.
Was that what sex feels like?
My character asks no questions. He looks troubled, but he wanders back to his room.
Alright, so, Christy, where are you?
My character now thinks he was raped.
Make sure you still got all your organs.
Yeah, that's the
okay, you tried the scouting another try. Okay, give me an observation check then.
And now she's got the map as well.
Well, no, she.
Well,
if
she doesn't
she-
have it. She knows of it.
Yeah, she
something.
knows of it. So if you want to have the help of Jack, I guess you can ask him to help you. Or you're gonna ask him? Okay, Jack. Roll an assist. Okay. So the two of you kind of go around and you kind of spot the different. What do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on the vents, or do you want to focus on the hidden doors? What do you want to focus on? Okay. Maybe you look at a little bit of everything. Okay, so you mark off the hidden doors. In the cell department, there is exactly one hidden door on the lowest floor
Level?
behind, yeah, on the lowest level behind like a staircase. In the main room there is 4 hidden doors. Up near the library there is a hidden door. There's hidden doors all over the farm area, and there's a hidden door near the construction area. There's also vents that's going pretty much anywhere you would imagine, but none of them is really big enough for anybody to crawl through. They're kind of like designed to be used by the little mouse cleaner robots, and they also have like spikes inside of them, so it's not the best to use to crawl through. But you mark off the hidden doors kind of in your memory. Now you don't know which codes there are going to the hidden doors, but it's a good start. How do you plan to steal the codes? You need to be in your cell within 15 minutes.
Which is about 3 actions.
Yeah, you already like spent a good part of it. Okay, how will you create a fight? Okay. Who exactly do you frame?
The guy who is getting threatened. Who also
Yeah.
works in the kitchen.
No, his friend. Can you describe his friend for me? We are waiting for her to write it down. Cassie, what are you doing once you're done marking off the doors? I guess you would be seeing Godly starting going off to these 2 guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna need my help doing this? I'm seeing the codes.
Cassie, Chrissy, do you want him to stay?
I'll help steal the codes.
Okay.
Probably good.
Okay, so I want you to roll a deceit test to see if you can actually fool the guy to believe you.
Deceit.
No, you use.
Well, it
deceit.
depends. It depends on how she plans on going about it.
Well, she still needs to approach the guy and be like, "Hey, your friend over there stole your knives." You know.
Or plant the knives on him.
Or plant the knives on him. Yeah, are you gonna plant the knives on him? Okay.
His spoon. Plant the spoon.
Alright, he doesn't have the spoon on him right now.
Keeping it safe.
No, he's not in the kitchen right now. This is after hours, like in the cell area. So you will have to roll your deceit test if you want to do this now. And you have like 5 minutes to get this brawl going.
I'll be right back.
I will route that for you. I just need the deceit test. Okay. Cool. I will roll a single d8 for him. Okay. So you sneak up to him and you kind of whispers to him as he's kind of like walking through the crowds, and I guess you're just telling him like, "Hey, I saw your friend stealing your knives," and the guy kind of goes like, "What, motherfucker! Gonna beat him so up!" And he just goes off and he start routing out, and like he pushing this smaller, raunchier guy out. He's still acting like tough and being like puffing up his chest and being like, "Hey, I didn't steal any knife. What the fuck are you talking about? I know you stole my knives. You're jealous of my knife, nigga." And he just the two of them.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, you're so Swedish.
And the two of them just start pushing each other, and the two of them start pushing each other. It doesn't seem like they start brawling just yet, and you see that there is a dog coming down towards them.
Probably not, and it'd probably cause some commotion if it suddenly went offline.
Robots are really fucking difficult to kill as well. They can take a lot more damage than normal.
Again, not going to help.
You need a guaranteed 4 damage on it to kill it outright.
And that's
No,
assuming...
Don't you need 5 because it can
No, in a stealth kill, you could just roleplay it like you slit its throat or break its dying.
Yeah, but this is just kind of like a ball.
No, it's a
Yeah,
ball.
like
Well, you stab it in a way that breaks its voice thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Even still, like, robots have all sorts of parts which are represented as gifts which you can exhaust to reduce damage.
Yeah, that too.
So you can effectively take no damage before soaking.
And that is before soaking, yes.
Yeah, you could try to get more people to fight. How are you gonna do that, though? You get like 2 minutes.
Push people into the others that are fighting, so they kind of kick off.
Alright, are you gonna be doing that, or that is your suggestion?
My suggestion,
Okay.
because Christy will be able to do it stealthily, whereas I'm a big robot. Get noticed. They'll kick off with me.
Okay. Can I get a push roll?
Body brawling,
Body brawling.
if you ask. Well, fighting in this game.
Fighting, yeah.
You stealth.
No. You will get a bonus d8 to your attack though, because they are already wrapped up in what's going on, so they won't notice you. Body and fighting plus a d12 d8. Yes.
Well then.
Yeah!
Right.
Our
Let's see.
first really good roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of grab this muscly, angry dude, just push him into these two guys, and he just kind of goes like, "Fart!" and he just knocks one of them out, and then his friend, then he knocks out the Mohawks guy's friend, and the Mohawk guy goes like, "Hey, that was my buddy! You fucking pig! I'm gonna fucking kill ya!" And he just jumps on the guy, and there's one of those octopus things that comes out, and he just start being like, "Stop!" It's just he gets into the fight, and then there's like a Towser that jumps in there, being like, "Ah!" And then there's just like another human that is just goes there. Then there's like two other humans that comes in and being like, "Fight, fight, fight!" And they start punching each other and just all out brawling.
Riot.
There's just this whole level is just starting to fight, and the robot coming down, and it's just start distribute, like it starts off an alarm, and a few of the lizard people's coming out. Alright. Roll me a sneak test now. Because the robot might be noticing you.
Wait, is it floating?
It's a floating robot, yes.
Can a web come out of nowhere and just distract
Snatch
it,
it.
shall we say? Snatch it.
Maybe.
It's making a lot of noise, and it's floating. It's not allowed to see.
Alright.
Plus, my web is ranged.
Let's see if Godly managed to stay hidden in all of this.
Speed evasion.
And this would be in a crowded area, so your
Low profile.
low profile
Yes.
is included. So yeah, roll your evasion stealth.
Eventually, we will train everybody. They won't need to ask Joe all the time for what rolls. Oh, an 8. Yep.
Nice.
Nope, they don't noticing you in the crowd. And Rain, you wanted to, you hear this fight is going on, and you I guess you look down and you shoot you aim and you shoot off your string.
My ass bubble stuff, yes. Is it distracted? Well, it would be, yes. So
yes,
I
it
get
is
an extra
distracted.
D8.
Yeah, you get an extra D8.
Okay, what you resist with is give me just fucking hand it. It's your defense. You just resist with your standard defense.
Okay.
Which would
standard
probably
defense.
be dodging.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
He got a 9.
It just gets covered in web then, and it doesn't take any damage, but he's it's just going to be entangled for turns, which isn't.
Even if he gets a higher number.
Yeah, it's to see if it actually damages. Oh, and it's a
okay.
sweep. It's a sweep as well.
All right.
What else are you going to cover?
I don't know.
Well, you can't sweep it on when it is unsuccessful, right?
Yeah, it works like a normal sweep.
Yeah.
It just stops with him.
But it does entangle.
Yes,
It still does.
That's awesome.
but no
Okay,
damage
so-
or anything. It's just like be covered in a web. Yeah.
Okay, the
Drop it off.
robot is now covered in a web, and one of the lizards kind of goes up to it, starting to try to get it off, and they just start shooting off the electric shocks everywhere. Pretty much everybody in that area get an electric shock.
I'm fine.
There's more than 2 lizards. There's like 5 or 6 of them.
Christy, stealth killing right now is not an option.
Stop trying to stealth kill. Seriously, it doesn't work in this system. unless you've got a really powerful weapon.
Well, it can work in this
Will you-
system, but at the same fact, we're just starting out. This is like
It's not gonna
nowhere
work
close.
now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You trying to grab a key card from one of them? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you could try and do something like that. You roll your stealth. Yeah, low profile. And yeah, he would be distracted.
Oh, Christy. Blaming all of the things.
All of the things.
Hey, wake up.
Yes, it's a D8.
I'm suddenly. Oh!
That's a 12. Doesn't matter. There's a 12 in there.
There might be 2 1s, but yeah, definitely 12. Fucking A.
That is quite a polarized roll.
Yeah. You totally.
You also take his pants.
Do it! Take that motherfucker's
You
pants.
just take the pants.
He doesn't even notice.
Well, they're dressed in jumpsuits, so she would be
Take his
taking
No,
both.
that's a 12 though.
Take his belt.
You're taking his belt.
With everything on it.
Yes.
Okay, you take his belt. You take his belt. You get a gun. He's holding this shock. He's holding a shock baton, so you don't get that just right now because he's having it in his hand. But you definitely get the gun. You get the key card.
Oh God!
You get a communicator.
It'd be funny if you've got a 1.
That is what you get.
If you got a 1, you could take his skeleton. Where are you hiding them?
Somewhere in a room.
Yeah,
But
can you actually describe to me where exactly in your room you're hiding it?
Give me the key card.
They look like
It's,
regular
it's-
prison
it's-
cells.
It is a rectangular room. There's one bed and one side table, one chair.
and there are no gaps anywhere. It's completely sealed because this is based on a British prison. We
Yeah.
do not let things be hidden in them, unless you toilet. You can stick things in
Fuck
the
you!
toilet.
That's all I gotta say about that is fuck you.
There is a toilet in there as well. But it is the toilet is kind of like one of those squatting ones, like a Japanese toilet.
Oh, Jesus.
So there's no water closet that you could hide it in.
I don't know. It's up to you where you hide it.
It's up to you.
Inside the
I would
mattress?
say give me the key card. I'll be able to hide that.
You can probably stash that away somewhere inside his chassis.
Exactly.
As for the gun and everything else, that one's debatable.
Alright.
If he had, wait, do you have cybernetic weapon, Kazu?
Nope.
Why do you not have this? You could hide it in you then.
Because I do not have it.
Because he's not a fighter or killer, no one is. We're like the most underhanded bunch of crooks
Except for Christy.
who just can't ever resist being a murderous bastard.
So Christy, you return to your.
My
to your-
character's a nobleman. Being a murderous bastard is part of his repertoire.
Alright. So you return to your cell, and I suppose at this point everybody returned to their cells.
I was doing this from myself. Shouldn't I?
Yeah, more or less.
Because I'm a dick.
Yup.
Eventually,
You crazy little psychopath, you.
eventually, the brawl is settled. Everybody's locked in their cells, and you go to bed. And
I hate to be the dick at this point, but I would like to pause for tonight. You know what I mean?
all
Let me
right.
guess, because of the plinky plonky in your background.
Yeah, it's a bit of it. Not to mention the fact that I'm a little bit blinky blonky myself.
Yeah. Sure. We can end it here, and let's start with.
Pussies!
I know, I'm sorry, Rain, I really am. This is mostly my fault. I'll assume the it's my fault. It's me. Shut up. Just
All right.
listen.
Let's start with Dalton then.
Okay.
Okay. So
I can't really say that I did my motto. I had a lot of fun today, though. It was awesome playing with you guys as usual. Any new questions to add to the repertoire, though?
Yes, you have been here playing. I haven't set you up for any stories yet, but that is gonna be for next time.
Okay.
But you did add to the experience by.
Can you slap Mr. Plinky Plonk?
Yeah, being my own person, I kind of like this present character. Because he does kind of have a Don Boss-esque kind of feel to him.
Yeah, can you ask this person to stop for like 2 minutes while I'm...
Yeah, I'll mute myself while you talk, and when I talk, it'll be different, sorry.
Alright, I'm trying to fix you first here. So I will... Okay, so you have added to the story with creating the kitchen guy. That was a good addition to it. You and Godly kind of worked on that, both of you.
By the way, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed everything about today's session. Today's session, to me, was just a very good beginning session, very well rounded. Lots of getting to know each other more so than anything else.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? With the getting to know each other too, I did enjoy today for that reason, because it's a whole new universe compared to what we used to be in.
Alright.
And it, you know how it is, Joe. We played the whole bear thing, and now I'm trying to play a completely new character with a completely different set of how he reacts.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, all I really changed was the body shape. To be honest, the way that he reacts still seems to be the same, even for a little guy, except for a little bit weirder. You know what I mean? Like, he can't resist the things that he used to be able to resist because he just doesn't have the physical strength to.
I would say that is a fair assessment, and that sounds pretty cool.
And I like the idea of that, because it's like, oh, okay, now I'm being dragged into this, whether I like it or not, because literally somebody grabbed my hand and dragged me into it.
With four hands just grab you.
And it's like, now before you couldn't grab Milo and take him anywhere that he didn't want to go. You know what I mean? Like, Milo was just a completely set in stone character. You couldn't really fuck with him, really. If you wanted to take him somewhere, you had to have, like, his consent. But now with this new character, he might be kind of like Boss Man-esque, but at the same time, he doesn't have the strength to resist you if you want to take him somewhere out of what he feels comfortable. So it's kind of a fun thing in that aspect, if you get what I mean.
Yes.
It's a completely different character, and I like the idea of that because it gives me a chance to test my skills just a tad.
Alright. Also, you were the only one that got a little bit of a hint about the suit. What is your feelings about the suit?
The suit? I know that he's important because they call him the suit. Everybody else in here is wearing a jumpsuit. Obviously, he's got to be something different to be known for his dress style alone. So, obviously, he's the man in charge. I did learn that much.
Well, they did tell you that he didn't have anything to do with the prison, but he uses the workforce.
It's kind of like he's the guy whose name is on the check at most.
Probably. You don't have all of the information yet.
The suit is the guy, either the guy who writes the check or the guy who is in charge of finding out what to write the check to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be true.
So the suit is like a step up to the big guy, as far as I see it now. It might change over time because you know how it is, Joe.
Oh, it will change.
Yeah,
At the
it's
same
Joe.
time, right now, the suit to me. Have you ever seen the? It's a hard to describe anime. I guess it's not something I should bring into this, but it's like kind of like an anime where they're in prison and they kind of go through games and deadly games to make
Dead Man
money.
Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland. You guys got it. It's kind of like that at the moment for me, minus the extremes, that you guys would have to go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this
I'm gonna
prison,
break that
prison
guitar
is
over the
more
guy's
like
head.
it's a little bit more nicer than I guess you would expected as well.
Yeah, and if you've ever watched Dead Man Wonderland, and it is a little bit nicer than you would expect.
You know what's funny is I actually finished that anime just last night.
I love that show. I watched it just like a month ago. And ever since then, I'm like, God, I wish they would make a second season, even though that came out in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that good.
All right, but
Sorry.
I guess that is all for you now.
Yes, thank
brings
you.
To 4EXP.
4EXP, I am happy with. It's like I said, Joe, great job today. I really did love today, just for storyline purposes alone, because to be honest, I will say that we all filled out very well over the long run of today's game. You know what I mean? Like, we all showed our specific roles, kind of thing.
Yeah, I am very proud of you.
Okay, 4EXP, thank you guys. Have a good one. I'm probably going to log off soon so I don't make a complete fool of myself.
All right, see ya next time on Monday.
Yes,
All right,
Monday.
see ya.
Yes.
Love today's game. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. All right, Godly, you start writing up your response to all of this. And I'm gonna turn to Rain.
Huzzah!
So, have you done your motto today?
It's just a flesh wound.
Well, nobody have been hurt.
No one's really been hurt. I haven't hurt anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't know.
you haven't done it. You've been here playing.
Jawohl.
You added something to the story, like that little mouse. That
Little Rumba.
The Rumba. That was really cool.
Oh,
I
just
didn't expect that you would make maps out of that and stuff like that. So that was a very good thing to add. That actually kind of helped you a little bit.
User disconnected from your channel.
So yeah, I will accept that. Okay. So I guess we have to do Cameron's wrap up for later. He need to go to his guitar lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think about the scenario?
It's going to be difficult, but it's already fun.
All right.
We've got more time for more webs on people's faces.
All right. What do you think it will be the most difficult?
Well, guards, they're like D10s.
Yeah.
Yeah, bastards.
Of course they are.
Anyway, I can do about 6 damage in one attack anyway. From just my web.
Yeah.
Smotherment and entangle.
What is your feelings for the prison and everything like that?
Funky. Gonna be
It's
fun.
nicer than you would expected.
Yeah, it feels a bit cleaner than what I expected. But it's the future.
Yeah, it's my
The
idea is
future.
I'm gonna say this because Dalton isn't here, but
Yes, he is.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything though.
Aw,
Okay.
bitch.
Well, you said it. Anything else you want to mention? Anything funny? Anything that stood out?
I think my character's gonna be quite funny. Can't stay here. This is country. Please say you know the reference.
Yes, all the reference.
Do you know the reference?
Yes, I've seen that movie.
Fair and Loathing.
I want to have the lesser tail. I actually want that.
Stealing cupcakes, doing the Cossack dance while juggling cupcakes upside down. I will be testing your improv.
Wonderful.
And like, God damn it, man! I can't juggle cupcakes upside down. What do you think I am?
Insane.
Oh, I am insane, yeah. I was surprised you were going to let that flow, but I was like, no, cupcakes don't juggle upside down.
I just accepted it.
You can't just accept it, man. You
Okay.
think, is this logical? Will cupcakes float upside down?
Probably not.
There we go. I know we'll be doing lots more of them.
Alright, I will have to keep a close eye on you. Well, I think that would bring you to
4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, 4. For rain.
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Cassie.
spend it on drugs.
Yes.
Have you done your motto today, Cassie?
I think so.
How?
Do it with skill or brute force. I got the maps from the Roomba using skills.
Yeah, that you did. That you did. That is fulfilling your motto. You have been here playing. You haven't added anything to the story, I think. Yeah, you haven't really added anything to the story.
I need to whip him more.
Yeah, whip him more.
No, please, no more whipping.
You love him.
Alright, can you tell me about the scenario?
Really enjoying it, actually. I like the prison you've set up.
Alright.
Wasn't quite expecting this setup.
Alright, what were your expectations?
I was somewhat expecting an asteroid, but I was expecting it to be a bit dirtier, kind of thing.
Like one of those dirty prisons
Yeah,
that you often see. Well, I wanted to go with something a little bit different. This prison is designed to be like you're supposed to live here the rest of your lives, and you're supposed to be productive in some way.
yeah.
So, might as well have it in some order. Did you like the frame that I put everything in? Like I put it in a movie frame, kind of.
Yeah.
Like describing how the camera moves.
Yes.
All right. Well, that brings you to 3.
It's 4 from Mark, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hey, could you love us? Do you want to make it 2 from Mark?
Nope.
Big meanie.
Right. Okay, let's read Christie's here. Well, I love it so far as it was. There was nothing bad. I got thoroughly engaged into doing this. I am happy about the character. I'm happy what it can do. I'm happy over that everybody is comfortable with what they have. My motto has been done. Die while trying. Die while trying. It is not finished. Okay, I might chance it. Like, how are you even gonna fulfill that motto? Die while trying. Unless you're killing other people. I mean, I guess. But it's basically be risky or don't try at all, or keep. Um, um, well, you have been in like I would say that you have been in a dangerous situation with stealing the knife and then starting up this brawl and stuff like that, stealing the belt of the guard. So you have definitely been trying very dangerous stuff. So I guess you could, if you want to take it that approach, that's up to you. That's just how I interpret it. Typing. Okay, so you will change your motto. Okay, I will let you change it, not drawing any EXP from that for now. Okay, cool. Sitting and playing, you did add to the story. And what can you tell me about this scenario? And you told me about the scenario. You like the things, so that will bring you up to 3. So that is 3 for you. And that is all for today. Thank you all for playing.